Be honest. The last time you read a book, how much of it do you still remember now? I'm sure the answer is almost zero, and you feel like it's your fault, but it's not. There is some data you need to know first. Humans only remember 10% of what they read, 20% of what they hear, but 70% of what they say themselves, and 90% of what they do directly. This means the way most people have been learning so far is in the weakest zone of how the brain stores information. The average human attention span now is 8 seconds. Goldfish? 9 seconds. We're losing to goldfish. Social media trains our brains to always move on, always needing new stimuli. And there's something called the forgetting curve. Within the first 24 hours, most people have forgotten more than half of what they learned. In a week, almost everything is gone. This is not because you are weak. The brain is naturally selective. It only stores what it considers important, what is repeated, or what has an emotional context. The answer is not to read more, not to study longer, but how you process that information. First, motivation. Before opening any book, ask first, why do I need to know this? Without that, no matter how hard you read, what goes in will just come out again. Second, write by hand. Not highlighting, not typing. Writing by hand forces the brain to process more slowly and deeply. Amazon even bans PowerPoint in their meetings. Instead, they write memos, because writing forces people to really think. Third, paraphrase. Rewrite the insights from the book in your own words. If you can't paraphrase yet, that's a signal you don't really understand. Feynman said, if you can't explain it simply, that means you don't understand it. Fourth, talk. Explain it to someone else, or record yourself. When you play it back, you'll realize for yourself what you really understand and what you just think you understand from all of that. Which zone have you been in all this time? No need for a big revolution. Start with one insight. Write it down. Paraphrase it. Explain it to one person. What enters that way really sticks. And that's the difference between someone who reads hundreds of books but can't do anything, and someone who reads 10 books but can apply everything. If you want me to discuss Feynman's technique more in depth, comment below. See you next video.